Hey surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys, as always, making our way through a huge list of new comebacks and new releases. Up next, I am terrified.
It's Moonbin Sanha.
So if you guys didn't see my 2020, my top 20 of 2022 songs, I said at the beginning of the year last year when they released their comeback with Who, I said this is gonna be my number one song, and it didn't change that much. It just became my number two song, but it was still for the entire year was my number two song. That's how much that song hurts me and how much I listen to it. That's how much the subunit is a problem, and I'm kind of terrified because they decided to drop a new one at the beginning of the year again.
Of course.
I don't want to go in thinking that they're gonna be in my top, 20, but you never know with them. It's Moonbin and Sanha. They're my biggest problems.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you guys...
It could happen.
It could happen, honestly. If you guys are new and haven't seen any of our previous Astro content in any form, yes, Moonbin is my bias. He's my main problem.
My bias is Rocky. He's not in the subunit.
He's not in the subunit. But Sanha is probably the biggest wrecker for me in this group, besides Jinjin.
Jinjin's a big problem.
Yeah, Jinjin's major problem. But yeah, no, Sanha is just... Ever since they started this subunit, he has just been an issue. And I'm like, you were never this bad before. What happened? Now you just attack. Like, Moonbin is rubbing off on him way too much. That's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Moonbin, stop. Stop teaching him things. But anyway, I'm super excited for this new one called Madness, because that's literally what they're driving me to at this point. But yeah, before we jump in, we're going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box. So you can go over and check us out. We do live stages, drum reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there for you guys at Black Channel Next. We're not going to make you pay for this game free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, Produce 101 the series, Season 1, The Isaacs, Strong Woman Domong Soon, Got Someone's Heart Carry, I have my own segment called Pint Size Art to Dramas on my own, we have movie reactions, album reviews, so much fun content going on over there, guys. As it is the new year, we are going to be trying to finish up some shows that we have started that are about almost halfway done, so that we can start some new ones. We have a huge list of new shows we want to get to, so stay tuned for all of that. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, a handle me on screen. We post every single day over the video dropping. So yes, this is the update we're doing here on our channel. Alright, are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm not. Okay, here we go. Astro Madness. Now
That's cool.
See, with Who we had demonic eyes. Now we're starting with flame eyes.
I love that bass.
Oh. Add away. Oh no. I mean, you're right. I can't avoid you. As much as I try. Now we got Mad Scientist. Ooh. These white and blue outfits.
You notice the ceiling almost looks like a dartboard?
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean... okay. Yeah. Rapper Sanha. God damn it. I forgot how much Rapper Sanha was an issue. Oh, he's in the lip ring too? Sir. It's going insane. Ooh, their makeup. So does eye makeup right here, the dark outfit. Yes.
I love all the old things.
Yeah. I mean, his makeup too, but like, damn. Oh, God. Who gave them the oil? Stop it.
BP, probably. I love this dance.
Yes. See, this is not good for me, Kate.
I know.
I mean, they're true in their lyrics saying it's gonna make you crazier, yes. See, there's always an ending. There's always.
Flowers.
Did you steal the flowers, Moonbin? Is that what happened? Because they were, like, trying to get at the flowers in the ice because they were, like, obsessed with the smell or something. Like, they were going crazy. Okay.
That was really good.
It was so good.
You're like, I don't want to make this my top one.
I don't want to declare it because it's literally only, like, the second week of January.
But I could honestly see it being in your top 10 after listening to it.
Is this just what's gonna happen the next, for forever now? They're just gonna release it at the beginning of the
Anytime
year?
ASTRO releases anything.
At the top of the year, it's just gonna be an issue for me. I told you, this subunit is dangerous. It is like, you put the two most, just powerful, just problems of mine into a subunit together.
And you give them great songs, great dancing.
And they just come out with just, like, masterpieces every single time. Because I have loved all of the releases that they have done as a subunit. Like, if I'm honest, and you know me, you know how much we love Astro. Their subunit, like, out of all of Astro stuff, is my favorite Astro content. Like, song-wise.
I have to agree, and, like, honestly, my bias isn't even in the group. I just love them.
Like I said, the songs that they make in this subunit, I don't know how they come up with it. Because I know, at least I know with Who that, Moonbin had a lot of, input. I was trying to think of, I was like, what's the word? Input, because they did the whole Constantine kind of, concept. He took a lot of inspiration from that. So I'm curious whose input did they use for this one. Was it Sanha's or Moonbin's? And, I know Moonbin is one of the choreographers besides Rocky in the group. Like, they both do choreography. So I'm wondering if he choreographed this or part of it anyway.
That would actually be really cool.
Yeah,
I would if any of them had any part in, like, writing it too.
They probably did. I feel like they do with a bit of their music. But like I said, this subunit is just dangerous because I always forget that rapper Sana comes out in the subunit. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
You're like, why are you rapping? Stop
Rapper
it.
Sanha is just problems. Their looks, the makeup, the outfits, everything, the styling was perfect. I loved it. Whoever decided to put Moonbin in with a lip ring, I don't know whether to thank you or yell at you.
Both. Just yell thank you really aggressively.
Thank you! Like, wow, that looked great on him. Just saying. And like I said, with the darker outfits, they both looked really good with their makeup, but the dark makeup around Sana's eyes looked incredible. you could tell, like, the way they were looking and acting in the video, I really liked that they played up with the lyrics of, like, you can see that they're kind of going crazy, like, especially when they were sitting there just smashing the ice. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and it's like, you'll get my madness or whatever, and then he just starts breaking the
Right,
ice.
it's like, you're gonna be even crazier. It's like, yes, you'll fall for me even, yes. Everything you're saying is a hard yes.
It's a true.
It's very true statements. And I just love that kind of concept. And then, of course, at the end, we always have the ending credit scene with one of them. Last time it was Sana with the eyes turning back to normal, and this time it was after they broke open all the flowers, and Moonbin's like, I'm stealing the flowers. He's just like walking off.
La da da.
But, yeah, I love their concepts and their sound so much. It's just so interesting to me. And I just want to know their thought process behind it, honestly.
And share their creativity with the rest of us, please.
Yeah, like, honestly, I love it. Because, I mean, I know, like I said, for Who, they took, inspiration from a movie. So I'm curious if they had, like, a movie that they were inspired by for this one, or if this was just...
Or even just, like, a TV show or a book or something.
Yeah, or, something like that. Or if this was just a random concept that they were like, oh, this would be a cool concept to have. Something like that. I think that'd be really interesting to see. Mm-hmm. But either way, like I said, this is probably my favorite subunit of any group. I would be hard pressed to to refute that. Like, I love the subunit so much. And I've loved every single song I've heard from them. And this is probably going to end up in my top 10 list at some point by the end of the year.
Depends on how the rest of the year goes, but I'm calling it now.
Like I said, I called it early last year, and they made it into my top 2. So, I mean, let's see what happens by the end of 2023 if they end up in my top 10 at any point. So, but that was... Because we didn't even really touch on the choreo, but the choreo was incredible, as always.
Amazing.
Like I said,
I was just watching it the whole time.
Yeah, like I said, the little kick-ups that they did off to the side, I love that. One thing I do notice a lot with their choreography, which I love because it plays off each other so well, is they mirror each other a lot. And they have the dancers mirroring a lot of the times too. They're always facing outwards away from each other, but doing the same movements. So I love the mirroring aspect because it's really like that they're like one person, but they're both sides of that person in a way. So I just like that aspect. It's really cool. Anything else? I'm just gonna be like...
We're just gonna be fangirling.
I'm just gonna keep going here. Like, anything else you want to say?
I'm good.
Alright, guys, well, we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. Go give them all the love and support that they deserve, because this comeback is everything. As I said, tentative, already gonna be in my top 10 for the 2023. Just second week of the year. That's what's happening. We hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box if you want to check us out. It would really help us out so much. Seriously, your support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our producer base. You guys are seriously amazing. We love you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.